end with whatever the name of the company is, and you think, I don't want to see that for 45 seconds, let alone 2.5 hours. So we go away from that to some promotions I've seen in the past for things like operas, where they think, oh, OK, we've got to be more accessible. And the public are really stupid. So let's sell it like it's an episode of Home and Away or Neighbours and talk about the number of, do it in a kind of shock horror, tabloid approach to some admittedly fairly tabloid stories in operas. But that actually just comes across as you being still really superior but patronising the living daylights out of the people that you realise you have to have come because you need their money, which is kind of the tone that it comes across as. What the secret of good advertising, it's the secret of all good communications. I mean, I hope that it's somewhere buried deep in my novel. Read it, buy it, 1995, available in all good bookstores, called Just a Girl, University of Queensland Press, historical young adult fiction. So endeth the ad. You can tell me if you've read it, if it's there or not, is the understanding that communication is not about what makes us different from one another. Communication is about what makes us the same. Now, one of the things that my industry absolutely obsesses about is psychographics, demographics, and experiences. And what they do is they try to over-define audiences constantly and slice them ever thinner. They treat human beings, which we call consumers, which always gives me a view of an enormous monster with a huge mouth into which things are being shoved, and then it's a digestive tract with an arse and shit coming out of it at the end. I hate the word consumer, it's so disrespectful. And they, we look at these consumers as if they were zoological specimens from another planet that we're examining. And of course they're not. They're us and we're them. And the thing that people's life experiences are unique to them. Everyone's life experience is different. You write a novel, you write someone's life experience. My novel's about Queen Elizabeth I. In her voice, yes, I know, it was arsey. In her voice, and it's an incredible life experience. So that is a unique life. Nobody else lived a life like hers. But what I was trying to do was find out, who was this person? What about her could I, and therefore hopefully